Hello, Urban Rivals fans, to the 17th edition of UR Talk, where, like every other show, we talk about the brand new releases to the new UR world. Let's first introduce the panel to the show, if we can actually call it a panel. It's only 3 people, but anyway. Firstly, our co-host Sliffy.
Hello!
And our guest this week is Gravetitan.
Hello, everybody.
Just very quickly, Gravetitan has a UR channel on YouTube, which you can check out by searching for, is it Team Urban Rivals? Is that right?
Yep.
And there's a no space, and there's no little dash, I think, between Urban Rivals, whatever. You can find this channel in the link description below this vid. Right, but just before we start this vid, though, we need to give a quick shout-out to White Dragon 11, who we forgot to mention last UR Talk, who does provide us with the cards.
That's your fault, not mine.
Hey, you should have...
I'm just saying.
He always provides us with the cards for every UR Talk, so this is a quick shout-out to him. Right, so let's get straight into this release. So, firstly, let us discuss... Dun dun dun, we're looking at the new characters, and it's Neil. No, so we're not doing Neil. No, we're doing Negodz. Yeah, Negodz. Negodz for the Vortex at 2 stars is a 5/4 with the ability of -2 power, minimum 4. So, firstly, Sliffy, your initial thoughts on this card?
Pretty nice card, I feel. The 5-star power is ignorable because of his ability, which can drag cards with 7 power down to his level. Even if he loses, he has the Vortex ability to get pills back. 4 damage is nice for a 2-star. It really hits pretty hard. The downside, unfortunately, is he's Vortex. And doing damage hard isn't usually Vortex's thing. In addition, it's not overly strong. Of course, it's a 2-star, don't get me wrong. So I understand it wouldn't be overly powerful, but still, a little weak. And even though you get your pills back, it's still kind of risky.
So you said about there not being, they're not a clan to do a lot of damage. Why is that? It's just...
Well, small general reasons. One, their main heavy hitters are their high-star cards. And
okay.
A more damage-based clan, I feel, their 3 stars could really hit hard. Where their 3 stars can't, some of them can, but they're really situational and blah, 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 blah. In addition, sorry for rambling on, their ability is more of or bonus is more of a losing a bonus. Doesn't really help in trying to get as much damage as possible.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah. So, Gravetitan, do you think this card is competitive in any way for the Vortex?
With all the other 2 stars that they have, it doesn't really fit in. I mean, it will make people pill at least 1 pill, maybe. But, I mean, it's just pointless to even use this in any deck, I would say. Unless you're a new player who's trying to get into Vortex, you just started the game or whatever. Other than that, it's useless.
Okay. I mean, yeah, just talking from my experiences, I mean, Negodz, it's an okay card, to be fair. It did win me a few matches, but the issue is that if I used it in competitive ELO, it's the attack manipulation which just destroyed this card. Is there anything really more to say about this card? So, Sliffy, let's just go straight into ratings, I suppose. Nothing really... can we talk anything about... Maybe not. Okay. So let's go straight into ratings. So, Sliffy, out of 10, what would you give Negodz?
Personally, I give him a 7 out of 10, which is the basic thing. He has some flaws, as stated, but he's not that bad of a card. I feel like in the future, if Vortex got a lot more damage-incurring cards, he may get more popular. I don't think that's probable anytime soon, though, so... And you probably won't use him over, like, Sea-Wing and blah, blah, blah. But he's not a terrible card in any sense, and 7 out of 10 is a pretty basic rating for him.
You never know, Sliffy. This card might become Arkin. You never know. Do you remember?
Oh,
Do you remember your rating of Arkin? I just thought I would...
I would like to state that I gave him 3 points higher than every other review, and I gave him a 5.5. I'm just saying. That's 3 points higher than everyone else at the time.
Okay. You never know, Sliffy. This might become... whatever. Anyway, so Gravetitan, just rating out of 10 for Negodz.
I'd have to agree just because, like I said, new players can use him, and he can 2-hit kill with Dragon, so, I mean, he's okay.
Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next release for this week, whatever, and that was Rosen. And Rosen at 5 stars for the roots is a 7/4 with the ability of +1 life per damage. So, initial thoughts, Gravetitan?
What I thought about this card, I was like, really. Like, I was very disappointed. I saw that there was a new Roots, and I was excited because I use Roots, and then yeah, that ended really fast. I don't see it being used at all. Like, I think the price is going to drop. It just came out, and it's already down to like 5,000 to 6,000. So I mean, usually rares don't drop that fast, and that just tells you how horrible it is. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And your initial thoughts on it, Sliffy?
Excuse me, audience. As you may know from previous UR talks, I'm a lover, not a hater. I enjoy every card released. I give as kind of compliment and as kind of praise and kind of rating to any card I see. Sadly, this card is not in my current graces, let's say. Seven solid power. I respect and peace to that card. Four damage, ignorable because you have plus life. But then you realize this is a 5-star card. And 5 stars usually are supposed to be the greatest things ever. They're supposed to make your deck, supposed to change your life, etc., etc. This is a 7/4 with +1 life per damage. There's a lot of 3 stars that have stats very, very close to this. This is a 5-star, like to state again. It's supposed to change your deck. It's supposed to make it like when you get it, you're supposed to jump in joy. I don't really see this card winning games for you.
Yeah.
I know 8 life difference, blah blah blah, but 5 stars. If this is 4 stars, I even say that too much. Maybe 3-star, might have made it, but 5 stars.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you, Sliffy. I mean, they definitely needed a really bulky 5-star, because at the moment they have absolutely nothing. I mean, they got Lu, Ojibwe, and Chakra Band, and actually, funnily enough, this is actually their next best thing. Apart from Armand. Can we still use Armand? Is he?
I would use Armand over this.
I would actually, yeah, and even Kiki. Just normal Kiki, I suppose. You could probably use him over this card. Yeah, this card isn't great at all. Can we salvage anything from this, though, Gravetitan? Can this card be useful in any way?
No.
Oh. That's...
Well, yo, guys, I just remembered with Timber and Fury. Come on.
That's true.
Come
That's
on.
true.
Yeah.
That's
But how much you killing on
outside
this?
the box sometimes.
Well, to be fair to Rosen, which isn't saying much, I mean, the Roots themselves actually do have quite a lot of DRs in their decks. So, like Arno, Yuki, I've forgotten all the others. I can't think of any more now. But yeah, you know what I mean? They do have strong...
They got 3. I agree.
Yeah, 3. What's the other one called?
What's her name? I can't. I'm looking.
Me.
No.
Yeah,
Huh?
Gina.
There we go,
Gina. You guys, go.
Yeah, they also have 3 DRs, so actually Rosen isn't that bad to be... Well, yeah, okay, no, it's still pretty bad, but, isn't... I mean, when you have, the Rosen and those 3 DRs in your hand or whatever, that's the point where your opponent will start shitting himself, because, that's a lot of life gain, I suppose. Having said that, though, it's still 5 stars, so...
5 stars.
5 stars, and, just explain to our fans, Sliffy, just to the newer players, because why is 5 stars such a huge issue?
Because 5 stars is the highest you can get, and they're usually your best cards, and Rosen stats don't equivalent to a best card stat.
Okay, sounds good. Right, let's move on to rating, because there really isn't more to say. Apart from the fact that Rosen rides on a Robin in the last evolution. Yeah, that's big. But apart from that...
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, definitely. Yes, let's go to ratings. So, Gravetitan, out of 10, what would you give Rosen?
Since I'm harsh, I take into consideration some of the things you said with the DRs. I'm going to give it a 5, just because I wouldn't use it, and I haven't seen it used in the whole week and a half it's been out. So I don't know. I don't like it at all.
Okay. Sliffy, out of 10, what would you give this card?
See, I'm normally a really nice guy who gives really kind reviews, and now that he said that he was being harsh, I feel really worse doing this. I give it a 3.5.
Oh snap! That's probably
I
the
don't think
lowest.
I've ever given a card that low.
That's
too.
the lowest 5-star card we've ever had. Rate. Wow.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, will I ever use this card? Will
No.
I ever?
Yeah.
I go to Evo. Will
It's
I
fair.
use it? No. Do I go to Survivor? Do I use it? No. Do I go to Fight Style? Whatever. Fight Type? Whatever. Use it? No. I'll never use this card unless an event says you gotta use Rosen.
That'll be
Why would I
pretty.
ever use this card?
That'll be a pretty gay event, actually. I'll be like,
Yeah, I wouldn't even
why would you
join
do
it.
that?
because-
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I mean, overall, I suppose Rosen isn't that great of a card. In usage for me, though, I have to say, it was just unimpressive. I mean, no one should ever have to put 7 pills in this card to win. It's just ridiculous. And it's not even that huge of an impact, to be fair.
Yeah,
Most, you know. And also, not just to add more kind of layer to this argument. What about going up against Roots versus Roots? I mean, that's just horrible for Rosen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Or
anyway.
guys, yeah.
Or Geist. Well, yeah, Geist isn't as bad because you do have the other Roots. Just saying. But yeah, anyway, yeah, still pretty bad card. So overall, I'll probably give this a nice 4 out of 10. Well, because there's some things you can take out of this, I suppose. Like, for
Would
example,
you ever use this card?
no, just for example, she is the
Yes.
okay. Apart from Almond, she is slightly usable in Elo because of all the bans, and that's the only reason I would probably use it in some sort of, I don't know, plus life reduce deck or something. I don't know. But yeah, apart from that, that's really it. Right, so let's move on. To the other releases, but we'll do that in another part. So this is the end of part 1. I'll see you in part 2. Make sure you check it out.
Excellent.